The respect that I have for anybody doing grip work on a feature film is through the roof.
On set this week, we have Stephen Baldwin.
Let's leave him to do the miracles and me to handle the business.
On the technical side, it was better than anything I've ever experienced before. Kudos to Huntington University.
I'm afraid our conversation ends right here.
We also have casted Bethany Lind. She's on Ozarks and a DC series right now.
You just left, you didn't call, I thought you were dead.
I think this is an amazingly immersive experience. I wish I had had something like this.
Pros come in, and they've come in from all over the country, our department heads.
The first 2 weeks of mentorship, I mean, it's a lot of teaching. Let's see if I can catch any more. It's fun to see where the students are now. We're on week 4, day 17. We're getting there now. I think it's good to walk away.
I think everybody on this project is in a little bit over our heads. But the prerequisite for being used by God is self-doubt. And we are all being used by God.
All of us are here and gifted with different things by God, and all of those pieces are going to fit together and make a really incredible movie.
I think that I'm like way more capable of like hard labor than I thought I was.
I think I've definitely become more confident in myself in the process of being able to figure stuff out.
Welcome back to King Stadium. It is a 0-0 match after 45 minutes. Foresters with several good opportunities in that first half. And the same could be said for Michigan Dearborn. The Wolverines came out and really created a lot of chances on this match here in the first half. But HU was kind of up to the task defensively in that first half. And right now it's kind of a similar start to what the Foresters have seen this year, maybe slower first halves, other than the last game when they came out and scored 3 in the first 45 minutes. But then the second half comes out and it seems like they're more alive and create more chances. And for Coach Russ Lawson, that is what he is looking for here in the next 45 minutes. The storyline, though, for the Foresters might be that Dan Pellegrin went down with an injury. We obviously don't know how severe or you know, if it's something that's going to hold him out for a little while. Of course, we hope not. And you kind of cross your fingers that he's going to be all right. But right now, you kind of just wait and see what the next steps are. Luis Costa, obviously a capable goalkeeper as well, in goal for the Foresters tonight. And they'll have a chance to, you know, give some other people opportunities when injuries occur. The next person kind of has to be ready to step up and take advantage of their chances, and that's what Luis Costa is going to try to do. The Huntington Foresters are going to be back in action on September 2nd, which is this Saturday. They'll be taking on Holy Cross here again at King Stadium. So nice for the Foresters to have their classes start this week, and then for the men's soccer team start with 5 straight home games to start their new season. Volleyball team as well will be here on Saturday. I'm not sure which broadcast we will have. I know there's 2 volleyball games inside the new Platt Arena on Saturday, but we also have a men's soccer game. So I'm not exactly sure which one we'll be doing. You can always check that on Twitter, on the Huntington University Athletic Twitter page, or of course, Huntington Men's Soccer Twitter, or Huntington Women's Volleyball, and find, you know, which games are going to be streamed. And hopefully we'll be able to bring you, who knows, maybe 2 sports. Maybe 1 volleyball game and a soccer game afterwards. I don't really know the plan. But right now, Michigan Dearborn returns to the pitch. It's about 1 minute until halftime is over, and we will get this match back underway. For Michigan Dearborn, they're trying to avoid an 0-2 start. That first match, they lost by 1 goal and had a lot of opportunities. They scored 1 goal in the match, gave up 2. It was a 2-1 loss. And, you know, for Coach Sampson, as I mentioned, all Michigan players other than 1 on this team. This is his first year in charge. So he kind of has a chance to continue to build this program and see if he can take them to the next level. And that is the job in front of him here this year and the years to come. As always, want to thank the camera crew, the producers, the directors, replay, everyone on the broadcast here tonight. Continue to bring you Huntington University athletics all year long. Hoping to have volleyball here, maybe even this week. Ball sent forward to Barbieri, back to Drenth, who plays it ahead to Camera. Here's another chance for him. Camera works it back to his right foot, looking for options, holding off the defender. Now swings it back into the middle. Leland tried getting on the end of it. It falls back down, and Drenth able to keep it in play as Leland steps back up to it. Drenth keeps the ball a little too long, but able to get the loose ball back. In the middle is Coelho. Looks like he got stepped on. It was actually Camera who lost possession, and now Michigan Dearborn has a chance to counter. Tried sending a ball up to Yoder, couldn't do so. Forrester shut it down once again. Slide tackle from behind, but Coelho keeps possession through the middle. Incredible dribbling here, now to Kamara. He's gonna try to work one into Dolo Bapu, and it's just off the post, a near own goal by the Wolverines. And there's that attack again from Camera on the left wing that nearly caused an own goal. It was Ayash that hit it with his right foot, and it goes out of play. If he didn't get a foot on that, though, Dolo Bapu and Barbieri were standing in front of goal, ready to put another one in. Dilesh Patel will trigger this corner here for the Foresters. Whips in a low ball, it's knocked away. And Foshi able to backtrack and play it back to Patel on the left side. Patel rips one in, looking for Barbieri. Dukes misses on the header, but it does fall down to a teammate, Walser. Drenth steps up, nothing called. It'll be a play on here. As the Wolverines this time were asking for a foul. Pukliang steps up and gets possession back if Dolo Bapu can get on the end of it. Uses his strength and is called for a foul, and that's exactly what we were kind of talking about in the first half. He's so much bigger than a lot of his opponents that he does not get fouls called when he has the ball, but then when he's going for the ball, he's called for maybe some lighter fouls because of his strength against the opposing team, and that's a good example of that right there. Michigan Dearborn had some chances in the first half, but the Foresters ended the half strong. They'll try to start this one better. Leland gets on the end of it, working towards goal with the left foot, and it just scrapes across the mouth of the goal, and it goes out of play. It will be a goal kick. Leland uses that speed to just kind of separate from the defense. He had a tough angle there, and with Burlack's really solid career, he doesn't expect to get beat from that spot. And it ended up being off goal anyways. But the Foresters, once again, two pretty solid opportunities in just the first 5 minutes of the second half. Drenth gets ahead on this one. Both players kind of unable to locate the ball immediately. Then it's headed away, and Patel watches it go out for a Michigan Dearborn throw-in. HU fans have not been pleased tonight with how this game's been officiated. A couple of maybe potential corners not called, but also a penalty in the first half, and that's gotta be a yellow card as Patel was pulling away from the defense, and it will be, as Aliyah Yash just stepped up and ripped down Patel. And probably a tactical foul there because he just shut down a really good chance for HU to go on the attack. Patel had nothing but open space in front of him. And Yash didn't want his defense facing a 4v3 or 4v2. So instead he'll take a yellow card, and I'm sure that Coach Sampson would rather have that than a goal on the board for the Foresters. Back to the left side, HU goes. Camera working off the dribble. Goes to Dolo Bapu in the middle. Nice move back to his right foot, now to Camera. Camera works it into the box. Slide tackle here, but able to get to the ball first was Dukes. Dolo Bapu knocked down, still nothing called. And Dukes plays it back forward for Dearborn as this game is kind of starting to become a little more physical here early in the second half. It looked like an initial clean tackle there by Dukes in the box against Camera. The second one, though, Dolobapu went down. Couldn't quite see how much contact was there, but the Foresters once again felt that maybe they deserved a free kick. Foshi now working with Leland. Good footwork once again by him, but then the Foresters give away just for a moment as Coelho recollects the loose ball to Pukliang. Plays a low liner to Dolobapu. It's headed away by the Wolverines. Drenth gets it back, and the Foresters asking for a handball. Once again, the main official doesn't think so. Pukliang working hard on defense. It's the Wolverines that get possession. They'll try to work this one backwards. Dolobapu steps in, and he's going to be given a yellow card, and that is a tough yellow card. And right now, the official might be starting to lose a little track of this game because Dolobapu once again uses his size to step in and pull that ball away, and he's given a yellow with not a ton of contact. See if we can get a replay on that one. I mean, Dolobapu just kind of used his strength to turn his back to the Wolverine on the play and pulled the ball away. And an instant decision for a yellow card was made. And that's the third of the match, just the first against the Foresters. Trying to see who is the Wolverine on the play that kind of got knocked off his dribble. It was Afzali that was knocked over by Dolobapu. And he looks to be okay now as Coach Russell Olsen wants to have a chat with the officials as well. So wherever the main referee goes tonight, he's hearing it from both sides and trying to kind of get back in control of this match as things have started to get a little rowdy here at King Stadium. Long ball sent towards the box and no real threat there as it goes out for a goal kick for Costa. Perfect night here in Huntington, Indiana. Right around 70 degrees. The wind is kind of calmed down and got 38 minutes of soccer between the Wolverines of Michigan Dearborn and the Huntington Foresters. Wolverines looking for their first win of the season, only one match so far. Foresters looking to push their record to 2-0-2 with those two draws to start the year. Foshi trying to work this one forward, plays a ball through the legs of a defender. Barbieri got a touch on it but couldn't keep it. Dukes plays it back ahead for the Wolverines. Drenth, the midfielder, runs it back down on the defensive end. Nice turn here on the right side and still keeps possession. And now to Coelho. Coelho over to Pukliang. Camera makes a run down the left side. It's knocked away, and Dukes once again steps up and possesses it for the Wolverines. Coelho trying to keep the ball here, working hard to Camera. Camera knocks it back forward, and the Wolverines once again regain possession. Dolobapu steps in, rips it away. Schwartz now steps in. Patel dives in, and he's called for a foul. As Schwartz was able to shield that one away, and Patel a little too aggressive on the back left side. Eight minutes gone here, 9 minutes gone here, nearly, in the second half. Still a 0-0 game as the Foresters, the home team, try to look to get that solid attack going again like we saw on Saturday. Able to bag 5 goals. Long ball sent down the right side. Dilesh Patel going to be able to get on the end of it. and keeps the ball here. Knocked off his dribble, gets back up, and he's got 2 Michigan Dearborn defenders on him. Now he loses possession, and a foul on Foshi here to shut down an attack. Patel, not the biggest player on the Foresters, only at 5'7", but really does a nice job holding off his defenders and uses a lot of that skill and footwork to keep possession. And he was a real bright spot on Saturday, and we've seen him create his fair share of chances again tonight. Wolverines sent a long ball forward, and able to shepherd that out of play was Kleefecker, and wins a throw-in for his side. Haven't seen Igor Barbieri get a ton of chances. He did have that one-on-one in the first half that forced a pretty nice save by Burlack. But other than that, he's a guy that gets 4 to 5 shots per match. Just that one so far here in tonight's match. Foresters getting some direction from the referee to make sure they're taking that free kick from the right spot. Wanted it to be right at midfield. Ball sent in, Dilesh Patel down to Dolo Bapiu. Gets it on his right foot, loses it away, and trying to chase it down his camera. He'll watch it go out for a throw-in. Coelho's created some chances, tries to play it across the pitch. Can't do so, it's intercepted. And the Wolverines tried to get back on the run and attack, but couldn't do so as Kleefecker steps in and takes it away. We haven't seen Jackson Terry tonight, who started the last 2 matches for the Foresters. Dolo Bapiu this time shows the strength and gets the ball for the Foresters. And it's given away as Schwartz heads back the other way for the Wolverines. He cuts it back, sends a nice ball to the right side. Wolverines have some numbers here ahead if they can push it. They'll send it up to Christian Cole, and it's knocked out by Kleefecker. It'll be a throw-in once again for the Wolverines. Another really nice sunset here tonight. Perfect setting for some collegiate soccer. Obviously, beautiful athletic complexes here and facilities at HU, but they continue to get better. And if you get a chance, come out and watch these guys under the lights at King Stadium. You'll have several more chances. And once we get to, conference play, it's going to be a lot more exciting. And these games will continue to get more and more exciting. And sorry, just trying to see what's going on here. Coach Russ Lawson is really upset with Dukes right now. They continue to give the ball to him, and he continues to cause some issues over here. I don't know if you guys could see that on the screen, but someone on the bench of the Foresters came over and handed him the ball, and Dukes continues to throw it away. Every single time Dukes has got the ball tonight, he has asked for a different ball and thrown it away. I don't know if he thinks the soccer ball is a little bit different, but every single time he's got a chance to throw it in tonight, he has asked for a different ball. He's the only player that's done it so far. So he seems happy with this one, and will throw it into the box. It's headed away, and it didn't look like the ball mattered on that one as the Foresters clear it out of the box. Barbieri using his speed, collision between Michigan Dearborn players. Pukliang goes onto the back of the attacker, and it looks like there was a little extra after the play there. And the bench for Huntington University is infuriated as Dukes and Barbieri now getting into it. And like I said, the main referee has started to lose complete control of this game right now. Pukliang absolutely committed a foul, but it was the extracurricular after the play from the Wolverines that alerted the Foresters bench. Pukliang will head out. Take a look at this replay. Puk Liang obviously creates a foul, and then it's the step on the shoulder there from the Wolverines' Dukes that caused that reaction. And, you know, you just wonder what would occur if the referee could see the replay as well. Puk Liang having a conversation with the linesman, explaining kind of what was going on in that situation. You can hear Coach Russ Lawson screaming on the sideline as well. Usually pretty mild-mannered, but he has been, you know, letting his team and the referees have it in this one as well. He asked for a warning on Dukes earlier for, you know, throwing the ball out of play over and over again. And he didn't get his wish there, but I'm assuming the fireworks are not over in this one. Puk Liang waits to go in till the ball's put in play. Schwartz sends it towards the box. Costa steps up and pulls it down. Forrester's looking to run here. Costa was looking for an outlet to Barbieri, instead holds and goes over to Puk Liang. Coelho plays it over to Drenth. Now goes ahead to Leland. Leland gets a good touch on it. Now works back towards the middle of the pitch. Plays it over to Coelho in the middle. Coelho back over to Puk Liang, who just keeps it in. Govan Drenth. Over to Cooper Foshi, the defender joining the attack. Tried pulling it down the right side, gets it back off the deflection. Drenth plays a nice ball to Patel. Patel trying to run it down, can't keep it in, and it's out for a goal kick. Nice 1-2 play there by Drenth and Patel, just not enough room on the inline. Burlack will take a little bit of his time here and then sends it ahead. It's not a great free kick, but the Wolverines able to collect for a moment. Kleefecker now steps up, chests it down, plays it back to Luis Costa. Pellegrin started in goal. Costa will finish. Drenth taking some space here in the middle. Patel out to Foshi. Stern defense of Michigan Dearborn's been a lot better here in the second half. This ball sneaks through, but Burlack steps up. Camara didn't expect that ball to head in, and it was just that slight hesitation that caused him not to get on the end of the ball. Coelho with a good turn in the middle, works it over to Sam Dolo-Bapu, plays it towards Barbieri. He heads it on. Leland tries to get on the end of it, and it looks like the Foresters were offside. Leland might have been the one getting a few steps ahead of himself. And at the next throw-in, it looks like we'll have another Forester substitute. Wait to see who that is. As Duke sends a long ball forward, headed away by Kleefecker to the center of the pitch. Patel tries to chase it down. The Wolverines get possession, but Patel rips it away, plays it from his feet, and he's called once again for the foul. Schwartz will be the one to take this right around midfield. He's got several teammates in the box. Chance to serve one in and break this scoreless draw. Schwartz sends a long ball in. Costa steps up and makes the catch. Once again, looking for an outlet, nothing there. He'll slow it down and work it from the back again with Puk Liang. Up ahead to Camera. He's going to take some space on the left side. He gives it off to Dolo-Bapu, and it's knocked out of play by Sam. So it'll go back, and That should give us a chance for a substitution here, and maybe not quite yet on the next throw-in. And that should do it, as now we do have a sub for the Foresters. Dolobapu is going to step out, and it looks like Pedro Borges is coming in. So Dolobapu, not someone that gets a ton of breaks here early in his career, but he is getting one tonight as Borges steps in for him. Foshi steps up to collect this ball, sends it forward to Patel. Patel's gonna have to work quickly, and he does a really smart thing there for the Foresters. He plays that out for a really deep throw-in for the Wolverines, so Patel heads up enough to at least not give away a goal kick. Foresters encouraging each other to stay tight here, keep the Wolverines locked in. Duke steps up and gets it back. Foresters pushing up with Leland and Patel. Patel pushing the envelope, forces a bad pass out of bounds. So the last couple of plays, it's been Dilesh Patel. Quick throw in here, Camera trying to get on the end of it. It's knocked out of play. And it'll be another throw in for Pukliang. He works back to Coelho. Coelho sends one towards Leland on the right side. He doesn't win it, and the Wolverines able to pull it down. As that's Carmona who's in the game, and they work it ahead with Walser. Walser pulls it back, and Leland trying to keep track of him, uses that speed to kind of cause a little more confusion here for the Wolverines. Tight boundaries there, but good work in the middle as Yoder's got it. He'll send it forward, and Drenth for HU will collect it, play it back to Kleefecker. Nice footwork by the Wolverines on the sideline to keep that in play, and it nearly led to a nice attack up the middle. As this one goes out for a Forester throw-in. El Hanawi is down on the pitch right now. He asked for a substitute from the sideline. You could see him look over to Coach Sampson and kind of let him know he needed to be subbed off, so that'll force a change for the Wolverines. The Foresters will make a few of them as João Ratinho comes back in for Igor Barbieri. Robert Nabulare is also going to check back in. And it looks like it was Mohamed Ibrahim that steps back in for the Wolverines. So Nabulare won't come in quite yet, but maybe at the next stoppage. As the Wolverines try to work back the other way. Long ball sent forward. Foshi shielding off the offensive player. Costa steps up and takes care of it. Long ball forward. Ratinho does get ahead on it, but it falls to Dukes. Drenth now steps up, heads it forward to Ratinho, who works it back to Patel. Patel maybe lost his footing there for a moment, now plays it forward to Leland, and Dukes just launches it out of play for a throw-in. Now that'll bring in Robert Nabulare. And it looks like another sub as well for the Wolverines. Yoder will step out. And waiting to see who the new sub is for the Wolverines here now. Looks like Dylan Clayton in. I believe this is the first time he's been in the match tonight. Ball into the box, João Ratinho collects. Tries to keep possession, rips it back. Some space on the in line towards goal. Nabulare towards the middle. Patel steps up, and it's a big save by Burlack as Patel was able to create a great chance there, just couldn't finish. A tremendous save by Burlack. You never know when those defenders are standing in front of you, you kind of get blocked off and your vision is a little difficult to see that shot coming on goal, and he was able to get down to his side and keep that one from going into the net. Borges called for the handball, so the Wolverines will get it back here. Burlack has been up to the test tonight. Long ball sent in. Costa will watch it go out of play, and it'll be another goal kick for the Foresters. Costa continues to want to play quick. He'll do so with Drenth. Nabulare is on the right side, closest to us right now. Coelho loses possession, and this is a costly giveaway. Michigan Dearborn back the other way. That's Ibrahim that gives it off to the right side. The Foresters able to intercept with Borges. That's knocked out for a Forester throw-in. Down to the last 24 minutes of the match. Very intense game between these two sides as that throw-in goes out of play, so hands it right back to Michigan Dearborn. Defense for the Foresters trying to stay stern here. Patel loses it for a moment. Long shot, and Costa was definitely reaching, but Schwartz misses it just a little wide. And it looked like for a moment Schwartz had that one dialed in correctly. You'd see Costa probably beat on that far side, but it does go out of play. Coach Russ Lawson again not pleased with the pace of the main referee in this match. And to be fair, I think both teams have a couple of really reasonable shouts here tonight with how this game's been refereed back and forth. It just kind of lost the plot a little bit in that first half and has kind of bled over here in the second half. Camara cuts one in. He thought Patel was going to work towards the middle. I should say Borges, who has it now. Borges back to Coelho. He'll play it out wide. Foshi outside to Nabulare. He turns to the right side. Nabulare tries playing one in. He's knocked down, and it's good defense once again by the Wolverines. Has them running back the other way. Nabulare tracking back. This ball sent to the right side. Forces Pukliang to step up, and he tackles this one out of play. It'll force a throw in for the Wolverines. Clayton throws this one in. The Foresters looking for that deciding goal here. 22 minutes left in the match. Pukliang knocked down and gets a free kick for his side. Ratinho, the forward, in right now for the Foresters, coming off a 2-goal match in his last time out. They try sending a ball forward to him. Duke's able to step up and intercept. Nabulare rises up, can't win the ball. Falls back to the Wolverines. Borges forcing the Wolverines to play this one forward. Kleefecker will have to play it back to Costa. I would expect this game to open up again here in this last 20 minutes. Drenth to Coelho in the middle. Couple of runs being made by the Foresters. Nabulare gets a touch, and the Wolverines able to play that one out of the box. Dodging another chance for the Foresters. Borges intercepts. He's got some space here. Tried playing it to Ratinho, but it's a big step in by Dukes. And Borges picks up the foul. I think Dukes just prevented a shot on goal there. Ratinho had a run into the box. And now it looks like the Foresters are going to be given another yellow card. I believe that's Borges for saying maybe a little too much extra afterwards. Dukes was the one that just saved the saved the Wolverines from another chance from the Foresters. This ball's down. Nabulare gets a foot on it. Foshi uses his strength, and he's called for a foul on the left wing. As Foshi used that right shoulder to get in on the action, as now the crowds are starting to even liven up a little bit too. So Schwartz will be the one to play this one into the box. A dangerous position here for Michigan Dearborn. Schwartz used that left foot all night, does it again, sends this one to the back post. It's out of reach for any of the attackers, and now the Foresters will try to counter. Using the speed down the left side, ball sent forward. Borges and Nabulare running after this one. It's played back to Burlack, and he clears it away. Michigan Dearborn doing a nice job getting back on defense there. All 11 players tracking that ball down. Ratinho wins it in the middle for the Foresters, plays it up ahead. No one there for HU, and Burlack will once again send it towards midfield. Drenth steps up, loses the ball. And back the other way goes Walser. Plays it up ahead. Kareem Hussan trying to come onto the end of it, can't do so. Costa will collect, play a dangerous ball through the middle, and it's collected here by Ratinho. That's actually Coelho, now Patel. Nabulare making a run towards goal. Robert Nabulare can't get to it, and Dukes knocks it out of play into the construction zone here on campus. Second time we've seen that tonight. Nabulare looked to have some space there for a moment. Coelho to Drenth in the middle. He sends a long shot in, and it doesn't force a save by Burlack, so it'll be a goal kick for the Wolverines. It was Hassan that almost got on the end of that ball, the last attack for the Wolverines, but just ran out of steam, and the Foresters were able to clear. Ratinho waits on this one to come down. Nabulare pressures the Wolverines defense. Drenth gets the ball, plays it over to Coelho. Works through a few defenders, now to Patel on the right side. He wants to cut it back, instead chooses to drop it to Foshi. Him and Kleefecker have been the strong two defenders on this Forester side throughout the season. Drenth rips a ball to the left side, and it runs out of room for a goal kick. I think that in this match, Michigan Dearborn would be pleased with a draw. I think the Foresters would feel not disappointed, but maybe like they left a few out there in that first half. Still a lot of time, though, for them to put themselves on top and win this match. Drenth wins the ball to Borges. Borges looking for Nabulare. He's got space again on the right side. Robert trying to chase this one down. He does keep it in the box. Duke steps up and plays it over to a teammate on the left side, but Ratinho rips it away. Ratinho into the box, plays it across the face of the goal. It's knocked away, and Patel now slides and tries to win it back for the Foresters. Foshi steps up, wins it for a moment, and now it's Schwartz that plays one out to the right side. Running that down is Al-Sanawi. Can't do so, and it goes out of play. You do see Dan Pellegrin over on the bench, though, for the Foresters, so he is back on the bench watching his side for this last 16 minutes. Something to keep an eye on. There's another ball sent down the right side. Patel's the recipient of this one. He's knocked down. He thought he was fouled, but it goes out for a throw-in as Schwartz was able to win that ball cleanly. Foshi plays it up to Barbieri, who's back into the game. He can strike quickly for this Forester side. Barbieri loses the ball. It's knocked away, and it'll be up to Kleefecker to chase it down, and he'll do so by keeping it in play. Plays it out wide to Pukliang. Man coming on for the Michigan Dearborn Wolverines. Pukliang gets it back, plays it ahead, and it's a great ball. Foresters look to be in here, trying to play it ahead to Barbieri. Leland couldn't get to it, and it's a big tackle there by Dukes again to save a chance for the Wolverines. Foresters back in possession. They play it to the middle to Patel. Coelho has it now. He works it to the left side. He'll work through the middle against three defenders, loses possession. Schwartz tries to win it. It's a big step up by Pukliang, who knocks it away. And another big slide tackle by the Wolverines. And it's going to be called a Michigan Dearborn throw-in. Talk about some crucial interventions. That has been the story of the night for the Wolverines. They have been at the right place at the right time. Their back line has done an incredible job stepping in and making some big slide tackles to keep the Foresters off the scoreboard. "15 minutes to play with for both sides to see if they can get a win out of this match. Coelho works it towards the middle. The Foresters take a deep shot, and dropping down and making an easy save was Burlack. That was Leland who was working towards the middle, just couldn't get enough on that with his off foot. Long ways out, but like I said, you get some of those players in front of goal, it could be hard for Burlack to see where that ball's heading. Coelho works this one back to Foshi. Nabulare works back to the ball, and we'll work it back to Foshi. Now in the middle for Coelho. Coelho content with resetting with Kleefecker, who goes back to the Foresters' best side tonight with Pukliang. He's got a lot of space to take here as Dearborn started to drop back a little bit. In the middle goes Barbieri, still has the ball. He's gonna take a shot, it's knocked away as Igor was searching for another goal to add to his already storied Forester career. Coelho now to Borges, tries lifting it over the defender, can't do so. And it falls back to Coelho, long ball sent forward to Barbieri. He's gonna run into the box, uses his strength, still has it, he's knocked down, and no penalty called here. It looks like it's gonna be a corner for HU. Duke stepped in there again. He's been the main guy that really has kept the Foresters out of goal here tonight. Continues to play a really strong game. Borges will send this one into the box. Towards the middle, Nabulare was searching but couldn't get a foot on it. Foresters will recollect with Coelho. All 10 of the Foresters field players past midfield here, and an easy giveaway by Borges. And a slew of changes here for Michigan Dearborn now as they try to make one final push with just over 12 minutes left in the match.
Number 7, Josiah Yager. Number 13, Christian Cole. Number 14,
So some fresh legs in there for the Wolverines. Schwartz wins the ball, plays it ahead. Kleefecker's there to collect. Foshi launches one ahead. Ratinho trying to win it. Still has a chance here. It's knocked out of bounds, and it was Dukes again there to intercept. Patel plays quickly into João Ratinho. Works to his left side, ball into the box. It's Patel on the end of it. It's Borges, and it's knocked into the goal by the Wolverines. Finally, the Foresters break through. It's Pedro Borges who knocks it into the box, and it's the Wolverines that score for the first time on their own goalkeeper. Burlack had stopped everything tonight, but yet it's his own teammate that collects the first goal, and the Foresters have a 1-0 lead with 11:47 left. It was a great ball into the box to start it all with João Ratinho. Borges worked all the way to the end line, hit a hard ball into the middle, and it was a slide tackle attempt in between Burlack that caused an own goal. I think that's how it will be scored. We'll just have to wait and see, and if not, it could be Pedro Borges' goal as well. We'll just have to see how that one looks. Either way, for the Foresters, it's a 1-0 lead, and they feel pretty good about that right now as yet another Foresters down on the pitch. While we have this player, it looks like Pukliang down on the pitch. Is there any way we could see that replay one more time, maybe just to get a little more clear view to see if maybe Borges got enough of that on goal to count for his goal. We'll see if we can do that. If not, we'll try to figure it out on the live stats as well. Borges gets a hug as he comes out of the match now. Foresters make a couple of changes as now they need some fresh legs to try to close this win out. Pukliang had not played in any of the first 3 games, and now he's looking to play all 90 here tonight in his first collegiate game. Ball won in the middle by the Foresters. João Ratinho working hard with Bernardo Coelho. It falls back to Foshi, plays it forward. And that's a smart play by HU as a lot of the defenders were pushed forward. Pukliang steps up, heads it on to Leland, who rips it down the left flank. Nabulare turns on the boosters, but he's going to be shut down as Burlak steps up and collects. Burlak sends a long ball forward, and that'll go all the way to Luis Costa, who's fine with letting it fall to his feet to save some time here. Costa stepped in, and he's been a good replacement here tonight for Dan Pellegrin. Wide open pitch here on the left side as Leland tries to take some space. Plays it back, and that one just heads over the line, so it'll be a Wolverines throw-in. Foresters trying to play some solid defense with Pukliang. And using his strength to win the foul there was Christian Cole. Schwartz sends this one towards Costa. It's headed on and it's out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for the Foresters. Trying to get some confirmation from our staff in the back to see if that was a goal given to Pedro Borges or if it was an own goal. Costa lets that one go out for a goal kick as Dukes tried to send it in. He's playing up top now as Dukes. He's usually a defender, he's a senior, but right now Coach Sampson trying to switch things up and trying to draw even with the Foresters. Foresters have 8 minutes and 45 seconds to hold on to this lead. They're looking for their second straight victory and looking to stay out of the loss column in their first 4 matches of the year, which is always a pleasant thing to see if you're Coach Russ Lawson and his staff. Patel wins it. Nabulare's got some space, able to dribble through the defense. Foresters have some numbers. Ratinho on the right side picks it up. Ratinho works back to his left foot, rips it in. It's deflected away. Patel picks it up. Patel loses it to Schwartz. Foresters had another chance. Drenth steps up and he heads it out of play. It'll be a Dearborn throw-in. Can't fault the effort of the Wolverines tonight. They have been up to the task with this running Foresters side. They've had crucial step-ins on defense, but just have not been able to find a goal yet. They'd be thrilled with a draw now. Long throw in from Dukes, headed out of there by, looks like Barbieri. Ball sent forward here for the Wolverines, and it's knocked out for a throw in. Dukes has shown his throws from down on the offensive third for the Wolverines to be a weapon, and he nearly gave the Wolverines a goal off a throw earlier in the match. Tries to do the same here to the center, straight to Costa, and he's knocked down, but able to hang on to the ball And the Foresters will run back the other way. Foresters' attack has started to open up here as the Wolverines searching for that goal. Leland works it back to Barbieri in the middle. Igor sends one in. Nabulare was searching for it, but Burlak steps in and collects that looping cross. Mentioned how this game might open up. Here it is. 6:30 remains. Ball sent towards the middle. Kleefecker heads it away. A lot of open space again for the Foresters. Barbieri works backwards to Coelho. Coelho goes further back to Kleefecker. Nabulare looks a little gassed here on the right side. He continues to use that speed, and he's used a lot of jolts to try to get open here tonight for his attacking third. Costa sends one towards the middle, was dangerous. Patel able to step up and intervene. Coelho loses the ball now to Schwartz. He slides one ahead, and that's Cole who gets on the end of it, but Pukliang slides in and knocks it out for a throw-in. A few more subs for each side. Sam Dolobapu back into the match. He's been a crucial piece to the attack, but also someone that can provide some aerial defense as well. Mohamed Ibrahim back in. This one's towards the middle. There is Dolobapu. Shot knocked away. Dolobapu kept his hands down and got a shoulder on it. Chasing this one down is Ratinho. Wolverines back the other way. They're putting really their entire game plan is to start attacking forward. Putting all their eggs in one basket right now, trying to at least get a point out of this. Dukes has created these long throws all night. He'll have another chance. Sends this one to the middle of the box again. Dearborn has a chance, and it's knocked off the goal line by the Foresters. Michigan Dearborn missed a goal by about a yard as Costa was off his line. The Foresters recollect, and the defense able to clear this one out. Looks like it could have been Coelho in there that knocked it off the line. Couldn't quite tell with all the bodies around. Either way, the Foresters dodge a bullet there as that long throw from Dukes again creates a lot of issues for this Forester defense tonight. And he'll get another chance from the same exact spot. Dukes has been a weapon tonight. Throws a lower one in there. It's knocked away by the Foresters. Falls back to Dukes. Works with his left foot to the left side of the box. Headed toward the middle. Costa steps up, and it's a game-tying goal by Michigan Dearborn as Dukes once again creates here for the offense, and it looks like it was Mohamed Ibrahim that just subbed in that got the touch on that one past Costa. You could kind of feel it coming. Michigan Dearborn was pouring it on here the last few minutes, and they have the equalizer with 4:22 left in the match. See who flinches next in this match. Dolobapu ahead to Barbieri. It falls to Patel. They'll work it out wide. Sam Dolobapu has it now. He's been the hero already a few times in his young HU career. Foshi plays it up to Ratinho. He's got some space to work with it. Works against the defender. Maybe too much dribbling, and it's ripped away. Michigan Dearborn back the other way trying to counter. Drenth steps in, uses his strength, and plays it to Dolobapu. Advantage played for the Foresters. HU goes over to the left side with Camera, who's back into the game as well. Camera with the dribble, plays it to Drenth. Now Foshi will take some space on the attack. Lines one up, rips one into the box. It's headed away. Drenth plays it back forward. Barbieri raises up. Patel brings it down, knocks it away, and the Wolverines recollect. Ibrahim, who just scored that goal, gives it off. And now the Foresters have to recollect with Foshi and Kleefecker doing just that. Dolobapu steps in as Yoder pokes it away. Puk Liang will recollect. Now just 3 minutes left in the match. Feels like one mistake could decide who wins this match right now. Barbieri able to get on the end of it. He takes some space towards the box, rips one, and it's just right wide. As he had a chance on goal there, Barbieri's third shot of the night just misses that right post. As Burlak was a little off balance. You can see Igor taking space, maybe just 2 or 3 balls outside that right post. Still some chances left in this match. 2:30 remains. Ball sent forward by Michigan Dearborn. Foresters had it for a moment. The Wolverines recollect, but Dolobapu picks up the loose ball. Sam Dolobapu up to Barbieri, gets a touch, but then it's knocked away back to the Wolverines. Foshi with a great touch, tries to work to Leland, and then it should be a throw-in for the Foresters. It's actually not. It'll be a sub for the Wolverines on the stop. Thought that might have deflected off the Wolverines. Instead, it's their throw-in. And some time being taken here with another substitute coming in. It's Kareem Hassan. Long throw forward. Drent heads it back towards the midfield. João Ratinho and Barbieri both in there for the first time this year for the Foresters. They're the goal scorers. This guy's not bad himself. Dolobapu up ahead. Barbieri on the left side, Ratinho in the middle. Leland also up there. Up to Ratinho, he loses the touch. It's cleared away by the Wolverines. Kleefecker sends a long ball down the left side. Doesn't look like he's offside. Barbieri works on the left side. He's gonna rip one into the box. Patel able to head it towards the middle, but once again, the Wolverines clear it away. Patel was chasing it down. The Foresters get another throw in. 1 minute remains to decide a winner. Foresters would love to have another late game goal to decide a match. Puk Liang takes space, now to Drent in the middle, plays it ahead to Leland, into Barbieri, rips one, and it's out for a corner kick with 30 seconds. Barbieri tried one-timing that one with the left foot. 20 seconds remain. Foresters send another one into the box. Dolobapu tries raising up. It falls back to Patel. Plays one off to the left side. Camera to Barbieri. Through the box, it's out for a corner, and that might just be it for this match. And it looks like the Wolverines are going to come in to Huntington University and at least get out of here with a draw. It's a late goal from the Wolverines. The hero for them tonight, Mohamed Ibrahim, who scores late in this match, and that's gotta feel like somewhat of a success for them tonight, as they really had a chance to be down by more than 1 goal in that match. Instead, they come out of here with a draw. And right now the question is, can the Foresters find a way to get Dan Pellegrin back for next match? Costa did a great job in his spot tonight. The goal obviously completely something he could not control. The defense was stout again, just one chance from Ibrahim. That's the difference here tonight. So it's been another production of FDN Sports. We'll be back on Saturday for either volleyball or soccer. We're not quite sure which one yet, but make sure to tune in for some more Huntington University sports. For Preston Husband, the rest of our crew, it's been another production of FDN Sports, and we will see you on Saturday.